So, December 22nd rolls around, and a streamer by the name of MitchOG is trying to get himself a shiny Turtwig for the beginning of his shiny-only BDSP Nuzlocke. On his 107th reset, something happens. To his and everyone in his chat's surprise, the uncatchable Starly at the beginning of the game spawns in as a shiny. This is incredibly unlucky. I mean, truly, this is a tragedy. A shiny that you cannot catch? It's vomit-inducing. But through some twist of fate, that shiny sparkle happens again. The starter Mitch selected to battle the Starly with was also a shiny. Arceus smiled at the young MitchOG. The Lake Trio gave him a thumbs up. Dialga and Palkia said, "Well done, my son." Life smiled at Mitch, and oh how he smiled back. And then came the news coverage. Articles everywhere heralding Mitch as the luckiest shiny hunter in history. From Kotaku to Nintendo Life, this was his moment. For those of you not in the know, a Pokemon's chance to be shiny at the beginning of BDSP is 1 in 4,096. For it to happen twice like this, for the Starly and his starter to both be shiny is statistically impossible at 1 in 16,777,216. Do you have any idea how rare and ridiculous those odds are? I mean, wow, it's a Christmas miracle. But then, guess what happens? You'll never guess what happens next as you look at the title of this video. A mere 2 days pass by. It's December 24th, Christmas Eve. Another streamer known as KyleAye is doing the same type of challenge run as MitchOG. And oh no, tragedy strikes. The uncatchable Starly is a shiny. How unfortunate. But then, a deliciously suspicious shiny sparkle sound happens again. The starter Kyle selected to battle the Starly with was also shiny. The 1 in 16.7 million event happened again, and just 2 days after it happened to MitchOG. I'm gobsmacked. Kyle's acting gobsmacked. Truly, he is the GOAT. I mean, he said so himself, as he implores his viewers for Twitch subscriptions. He told his viewers to never doubt him, and I just can't imagine why he'd ask that of them.
I'm different, bro. I'm different. Hey, subscribe to me. Look at me. Greatness 2018. Dude, I've spent...
Shiny. So, let's get into the numbers. As we all know, the appearance of a Fallout's shiny Pokemon is 1 in 4,096. This is with no modifiers like the Pokeradar, Masuda breeding, or the Shiny Charm. For these full odds to happen back to back is, to put it bluntly, incredibly unlikely. In fact, it's pretty much statistically impossible. Now, that doesn't mean it can't happen, but any sort of suspicion is going to be amplified tenfold when these type of odds are involved. Given the fact that Kyle's double shiny encounter happened a mere 3 days after MitchOG's stream was enough to rouse suspicion in the Pokemon community, with plenty of people on Twitter raising their eyebrows in complete unison. I mean, think about it. A double shiny encounter is already a 1 in 16.7 million event. Not factoring in the 2,000 resets Kyle did before he got his own double shiny encounter, which, let's be real, given the size of the number is already practically irrelevant. If we were to do the equation of 1 in 16.7 million multiplied by itself, which to be clear is the double shiny encounter happening practically back to back, we would come to the result of a 1 in 284,976,710,656 event. Statistically, this is impossible. In fact, no, I'll say it. It is impossible. Kyle's lie started to unravel when a Twitter user by the name of Nutlord pointed out exactly how easy it is to fake this type of encounter by using a mod called Layered Fs. Holding L for a hero. Layered Fs is a modding tool for the Nintendo Switch that allows players to edit game files on their microSD from their computer, leading to all sorts of funky shenanigans. Mods can be enabled by holding down the L button, as we can see here by the Twitter user RetroChris. This means any streamer could enable the mods at any moment's notice, with their viewers being none the wiser. Now you know how to get your very own double shiny achievement, and hopefully Kotaku and other gaming publications will cover your story too. With Notlord's tweet came a plethora of Twitter users posting screenshots of Kyle's Switch in airplane mode, cutting off its connection to the internet. There are very few reasons that would require a Nintendo Switch be completely cut off from the internet. One of the most common examples of people doing this though would be to avoid detection from Nintendo due to the use of a modified console, and thus they would avoid any potential banning that may ensue. And this is where it gets even more eyebrow-raisy, if you know about the interesting quirk airplane mode has on the Nintendo Switch. You see, you can only access it from handheld mode, meaning that if you wanted to be in airplane mode while docked, you would have to first select the mode in handheld mode, and then dock the console. It sure is a lot of effort to keep the console from connecting to the internet. I can't imagine why anyone would want to do that. Not only that, many Twitter users started digging through Kyle's old stream archives and noticed a disparity between the home screen on the Switch he used to achieve the double shiny encounter and the home screen of the Switch he used in past streams, heavily pointing yet again to the idea that this was a different, modified Switch. 3 days after Kyle's double shiny encounter, on December 27th, KyleAye admitted to cheating with 2 posts, one on his private paywalled Discord server and another in a tweet longer. KyleAye staged a 1 in 16.7 million occurrence to generate hype that he would then cash in for clout. Arguably, hacking shiny Pokemon into the game isn't really a big deal. However, the issue I have with this is the way KyleAye generated hype in his chat and community with the staged double shiny encounter. The excitement was then used to make a call to action, telling his viewers to subscribe. And as you should all know, subscribing on Twitch is very different to how it is on YouTube, as it involves money. This says a lot about his motives, regardless of what his apology attempts to justify. These types of fake videos also have knock-on effects that ripple through the community. The shiny hunting community is built on trust, so when something huge happens like a 1 in 16.7 million encounter, and it turns out to be fake, people start suspecting everyone, and in the end, someone who pulled off something real is gonna get hurt. So, Kyle cheated, but surely Mitch is telling the truth. Oh, what's this? Pokemon, but I have Dream's luck. Well, that's a weird comparison. Wait, so the video was on YouTube and he deleted it? That's not suspicious. Oh, so he has modified consoles too. Well, that's nothing to worry about. Oh, he wasn't connected to the internet. I don't see anything wrong with that. Wait, he said what now? Back-to-back shiny Sobble encounters? Back-to-back shiny encounters again? He deleted the video?